Well, hello. Today I want to talk about this. This is the WANDRD PRVKE 21 liter camera bag. I've had this for about 2 years now, and it is my everyday carry bag for photography. And I kind of want to break it down, so let's take a look. First things first, this is my first YouTube video ever. So this will be completely off the cuff. I'm trying to learn everything from camera setups. I have an overhead shot. I don't know if you can see. Oh, there it is. Hopefully you can see that. Lighting, I'm trying to do a key light here. I'm trying to do a fill light here. And I have a little light right here, which is putting some light on top so that you get a little bit of reflection right there. Other than that, this is all new to me. So my name is Brendan. I am an avid photographer, videographer. I am going down the rabbit hole of content. Decided to start my own channel because I wanted to learn more. The people that are actually posting things are putting them out there and putting themselves out there so they can learn more and create a community and be a part of a community. And I wanted to do that. And two, I've actually accumulated a lot of stuff over the last 2 years, and I love it. I don't know if it's the best. I don't know if it's the worst. So here we go. I'm going to just start throwing stuff out, doing some reviews on everything, and then see where that takes me. Can't hurt. So I don't do anything professionally. So I am not a wedding photographer. I am not a real estate photographer or videographer. I literally do this for fun. I have a full-time other job. I'm actually in my warehouse of my other company, and I've kind of turned this office into this little studio. So I'm hoping that little by little this will start to fill. It'll do. Video 1. So anyway, I picked up this roughly about 1.5 years ago. I was looking for an everyday carry that could do the job, and this had just kind of blown up. They did originally a Kickstarter, WANDRD, and now they have 3 different camera bags. I have all 3 of them. I have this one, which is their middle body. I have a Sling, which is the 9 liter. And I also have their big boy, which is a 41 liter. So basically twice the size of this one. So I'm gonna do a video of each. And I wanted to start with this one because this is basically my everyday carry. So yeah. So anyway, taking a look at it, you can see it's actually got a good amount of wear and tear. I don't know if you can see that. So why did I choose this bag? I did a lot of bag research, and I've actually tried a few bags, and I kept coming back to this as the end all for many reasons, and I haven't regretted it ever since. I actually love this bag. So one, it is, I don't want to say waterproof. It isn't legally, but it is very, very water resistant. Even their zippers are the water resistant zippers. It's got the durable bottom on it. This does stand up if you just leave it on the ground, which is fantastic. The straps, I've seen better, but for what this bag is, they are very durable. They are very thick and padded and very comfortable. This bag will also fit a 16-inch laptop, which is another thing that I needed. And originally, I didn't like bags that had the roll tops, but once I had gotten another bag that didn't have a roll top and realized for hiking, which I like to do a lot of, the roll top is huge. You can throw in a sweatshirt, you can throw in a puffer jacket, a windbreaker, a rain jacket, lunch. You can take off stuff, throw it in. So it's a valuable additive to a bag that has multi-purpose. So I also knew that my setups would continue to change. So I wanted a bag that could be pretty universal. So this bag kind of fit that bill. All right, let's take a look at it. Let me see. I think you can see this up here. Can you? Let me see. Let me move my laptop out. Right. Look at that. It's nice. So padding is fantastic. Perfect for your spine right here. I think you can see that. We have a secret pocket back here. I've taken this bag on many trips into many airports, and this is a perfect place for your passport and like small toiletries, etc. Little things that you want to keep kind of hidden, and they go right here. Opening it up, it does open clamshell from the bottom. I do have another bag that actually opens sideways, so it opens, this way on the bag, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I actually prefer this. So taking a look at the actual back of this, few things. There are 2 slots, so you can actually fit, like I said, a 16-inch laptop right there. I don't know, am I too close? Right there. And in here, you can actually fit something else like an iPad mini. I do find that this whole thing gets a little taut when you have both of those in there. I do have both, but I found another location for an iPad, so I actually use this smaller inner pocket for like paperwork. So anytime I'm coming back from work or I'm going somewhere, that anything I'm stopping at the DMV, whatever it may be, if I have paperwork, I put it into this slot right here, separate from my laptop, so that my laptop doesn't smush all that paperwork to the bottom and keeps it kind of in its own compartment. Separate, you got two different little pockets here, which is great for batteries or little things like filters, etc. And then a little bit of a double pocket here. I'm a little confused as to why they didn't go all the way down and make this a deeper pocket. The only thing that I can really think of is when you close it, they didn't want this aspect to get in the way of whatever is on the bottom here. So they kind of, deliberately created the clearance so that you could close this properly. Should we just build this as we go? Let's just build this as we go. So here's my 16-inch MacBook. Let's put this in here. As you can see, it's a tight fit, but I like that versus it being a loose fit. That fits snug right in there. And then this comes down to an SSD. You see that? There we go. That goes right in. Done. Okay, over in here, looking at the innards of the bag, I actually upgraded the cube on the inside. Normally these bags come with the cube that fits right here. One, it creates a roof on the top of it. Now that's great if you're actually putting something up here that requires a little bit more of like a bottom. Like let's say you had a vlogging camera set up with a microphone, etc. You could put that in and either grab it out from here or from the top, but you need that bottom like floor support, which would be the top of the cube. The issue though is that you are then confined exactly to that cube. So there's only so many things you can do with a cube. What I came to realize is that they have the Pro Cubes, which actually are longer, and the top of it is almost like a garage door type, kind of like this. But what it does is it actually creates no wall here, so you can continue to use this for larger items. And as well, you can stack and you can actually rearrange these things into different ways. So the big issue that I had was I went to Iceland and I wanted to bring my drone, which is a Mavic 3, so it's a little bit larger. Let's just say it's about this big. As well, I wanted to bring a telephoto lens, so I wanted to bring a 100-400, which is also that big. So those two alone filled the whole bag, and it didn't work for me. So I figured at least with this I can have maybe the drone up here and have a camera with a lens on it right here going this way. Same thing over here. This just opens up the door to a lot more potential possibilities and layouts that you can have for this bag. So without a doubt, if you are going to get a WANDRD bag, I would highly recommend, almost insist, that you immediately either don't get or just don't order the cube, assuming I think you can buy the bag without it. So don't get the cube, and then get I believe it's called the professional cube. I will get the name of that, but yeah, unfortunately it's an additional cost, but I think it's worth it. So anyway, that is that. Over here, this pocket is basically where I will put like sunglasses, I'll put my wallet, I'll put my keys, personal items, not photography items or videography items, professional items. So that's kind of what I use this pocket for. It does get a little bulky, so you got to be careful what you put in this area here. So let's fill this. The only issue I have is the two cameras that I own. One is right here and one is right here, so I can't fit them in here. So we're gonna pretend that they're in here. As of right now, you can see here's one. This is actually going to be this camera right here. This is my Sony ZV-E1 with a 16-35, so that will fit perfectly right there. And then up here, I have an A7R5, so I will remove, I'll either, depending upon the bag, I'll either remove the lens and put the body here and then kind of hold that off, wall it off, or I'll keep it on and turn the camera sideways and put it in. But let's pretend that they're there. Now, if I'm going to work, this is mainly a bag to carry work stuff, which is really like my computer, set of headphones. But also I want to have something with me so that if I am on the road and I run into something that I want to take a video or a photo of, that I can open this up, I can pull out a professional camera and take a photo. In that scenario, I'm going to work. Like I said, in here is laptop, okay? In here, one camera. I'll either have the ZV-E1 for video, or I'll have my Sony a7R5 for photo. Let's say that this camera goes right here. So we have a Sony ZV-E1 and a lens right here. Separate from that, I have a 50mm 1.4, which I'm loving, so I will usually bring that around. And then I'll bring either this one right here, which is the Sony 24-70, or that one, which is the 16-35. So I'll bring one of the two. So here's our 50mm 1.4. I'm just gonna throw that right here. Move this down just like that. We wanna just make it a little snugger. Snugger. My DJI mics. Yeah, so I will throw these right in there. My U-green brick, which is amazing. 3 different ports right there. So I'll bring that as well. I can usually jam that in here, but I'll just throw this over in this corner for now. I have a little bit of a catch-all right here. Wires, adapters, connectors. I have a battery in here. I have an air tag. Basically anything that I would need. I like to keep it in just a little bag like this, and I can just kind of throw it in. This is where I start to use the top. That's where I would take like my headphones. So I have my Sony. These are in a navy blue. So I'll just put this in here just like this, kind of tucked away. Can you see that? I'm hoping this isn't too dark. I don't really know. So we're gonna find out. Video 1. I have my Nisi filter box. In here, I have all of my different filters. So I bring this as well. I will shove this in here into that corner. As well, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. This thing is fantastic. So a lot of times, rather than bringing these out and in public and trying to do something like this is a lot more inconspicuous. So this fits perfectly right there. This closes, boom. Again, if I'm going to a coffee shop and I'm doing some paperwork or some admin and I need 2 screens, bring my iPad Pro. This is where this fits perfectly right in here. Look at that. And you won't even notice it. Love this bag. I would buy it in a second again if I needed to, if I lost this one. I can't find a bag out there that does what this does at the price point. Again, this is my first video, so if anybody watches this, I am hoping that you can comment. It's very easy for me to see flaws in videos that I watch, but when you're actually setting this up and trying to do it for the first time, this is a completely foreign world and it's pretty crazy. So instantly I'm aware that next time I do this again for the next video, I'm gonna have improvements already. I already know where I'm making mistakes, etc. Really, more importantly, I wanna know if anyone can take a look at this and let me know the lighting. If the lighting is good, I need to add some more fill lights. I need to actually change my background a little bit. I didn't think I would like the blue, but I feel like I do like the blue. I think it looks good, at least in this camera. And that's it. Any critiques at all, I would love. And I'm hoping that I can get a video out every single week. It should be fun. I'm excited to bring more content out into the world. I'm excited to actually, hopefully, get some feedback, improve all of the videos that I bring out, and also get better and faster at it. And as we go, I'll talk a little bit more about me, who I am, and what I do for a living. And there we go. So that is it. Nice to meet you, and I hope to see you in the next one. All right. Bye-bye.